Today, I'm taking some progress photos to see how much I've changed in the 6 months since I finished my body recomposition goal. A challenge that helped get me into some of the best shape of my life. And since that time, I've been pretty diligent with my training and working toward new goals. But I also helped myself to some cookies and turkey through the holidays, so I'm currently weighing in about 5 pounds heavier than I did at the end of that goal. On a positive note though, my total muscle mass has remained basically the same. So this year, I'm looking to find incremental ways to improve on where I'm at right now. I'm currently maintaining a consistent workout plan with 5 to 6 workouts each week, and I want to see what happens if I add to that training daily push-ups, pull-ups, and ab work that will be separate from my main training. The intent is to add consistent light workouts to my mornings or afternoons when I'm not trying to go to failure. Instead, my goal will be to consistently activating a mind-muscle connection to stimulate additional muscle growth. And I'm going to be measuring my progress over the next 60 days. To get started with this goal, my plan is to add a roughly 15-minute workout at the start of each morning. Dang it. This workout will consist of 3 sets of 15 push-ups. Again, this is going to be a daily workout, so I'm not trying to go to failure with these sets. Next will be 3 sets of 45-second planks or a similar core activating exercise.
One of the things that I wanted to kind of recommend is that instead of doing a traditional crunch where you're doing a lot of spinal flexion, throwing in something like either the McGo crunch or doing more stability-based exercises like a plank, side plank, things like that, where you're going to actually recruit a lot more of that deep core musculature and work on more of the stability components of those areas while not putting your spine at risk over time of doing those things repetitively.
This is my trainer, Sean, who I'm working with through the app Copilot, the sponsor of this video. Sean's coaching was such a big part of my success on my body recomposition goal that I really wanted to get his advice for building this program and to help make adjustments as I go along.
I noticed when you were doing your pull-ups that you were obviously shifting a little bit more towards the right with your upper body as well as your legs, and your legs were coming forward a little bit more. It seemed as if either your right arm or right lats, like right when you got to that point, it kind of like you just had a little bit more engagement on that side, and that's where I saw that asymmetrical shift to that side. I want you to think about keeping your legs under you while you're doing that, and almost like pointing your toes towards the ground. So you're not kind of flexing your toes up and trying to bring everything with it, and really thinking about driving your elbows to the floor as you press your head towards the ceiling. Some of those external cues, and that way your body will be driving in more of that vertical plane.
To finish off my workout, I'll move outside for 3 sets of 8 pull-ups. And to work on balancing my upper body strength, I'll do 3 sets of single arm band pulls to strengthen my left arm and upper back. In the evening, I'll slot in my regular workouts, which will be more intense and muscle specific, usually lasting between 45 minutes and an hour. Okay, so I am on to week 2, and so far it is going pretty well. I am waking up each morning after my alarm goes off and pretty much immediately getting in some push-ups. If I'm really busy that day, I will get in my pull-ups and planks whenever I have time. But generally speaking, the plan is to get into the living room and get it all taken care of in about 15 minutes straight. The one thing that's kind of been tough is motivating myself to get to the second workout in the evening, which is always the hardest workout of the day. I kind of feel like I've become the Hobbit meme where I'm going like, I've done first workout, but what about second workout? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to just do that voice. Please forget that just happened. In the evening, when it's time for second workout, I'm going through one of the routines Sean has put together for me through Copilot. And working with Sean for the past year has been one of the biggest boosts to my long-term fitness and health since Cam and I started this channel. Copilot and their trainers are all about building habits for long-term success. The first thing Copilot does is pair you with a personal trainer who can build a routine that's tailor-made for your fitness goals. Whether you're new to training or have been at this for a number of years, Copilot pairs you with the tools and expert advice to take your training to the next level. Each workout and exercise are laid out on your phone with visual references for technique and time rest breaks for when you're in between sets. This was a really big deal for me because once you're in that third exercise of a workout, it's easy for a 45-second rest to turn into 90 seconds or even 2 minutes. All of this only makes the workout take longer and become less effective. Since I started working with Copilot, I can honestly say not only am I getting more out of my workouts, but I'm also more consistent with getting them in because your coach also acts as your accountability partner. It's helped me maintain a solid baseline for my overall health, so even though I didn't start this goal exactly where I was at the end of my body recomp, I was still in much better shape than I usually am at the start of any of my goals. If you would like to give Copilot a try for yourself, they're offering our viewers 20% off your membership forever. That price will not go up, and you'll get a 14-day free trial, so even if you decide Copilot isn't right for you, you'll still get a free coaching session with one of Copilot's trainers and a weekly workout plan that you can basically keep as your own. So go to our link below if you want to sign up for Copilot and take the next step in your fitness journey. Now, back to the video. Okay, so it is week 5, and when I started this goal, I was no longer strong enough to complete the rings muscle up, which was a goal I had worked so hard and was so proud to have learned last year. But just 5 weeks, daily push-ups, pull-ups, planks. Watch this. Easy. I am just over halfway through and I already feel so much stronger. It is shocking. When I started, I was on 15 push-ups. Now I have moved that up to 4 sets of 20 and can do that comfortably. Pull-ups have progressed from 3 sets of 8 to 4 sets of 10. Pretty much stayed the same on the planks, but that may just be because I don't enjoy that exercise as much as the others. But I've also realized I can use a lot of this high frequency training to work on things like improving with my rings pull-ups, working on explosive pull-ups if I want to progress to learning something like the bar muscle up, which I used to be able to do but currently can't. With my strength improvements, I've also noticed I'm dropping a few pounds on the scale as well, which is a pretty welcome sight. However, even though I'm losing weight, I haven't been as careful about tracking my macros.
Chips.
Why are you filming me? That's weird.
Get exposed. Look at your life, Brendan. Look at your life!
Besides just getting bullied by my younger brother, my lack of attention to my macros has caused me to start seeing a drop in total muscle mass, so I have to up my daily protein and green vegetables if I want to get back to burning fat without losing muscle. I really think if I can just get my nutrition under control though, I should be on a really great trajectory for the final weeks. Okay, so I feel like I completely hit a wall this week. I just slept for 10 hours. I got up, tried to do a little bit of work, and then wound up going back to bed for another nap. It is 3 p.m. now, and here I am again, just exhausted. I don't think all of this has to do with like my training and my calorie deficit. Like a lot of just stuff was going on in my life that I was dealing with, but through it all, I was trying to keep up with my training, with my diet, and it's like my body and my mind just were like, nope, that's it. And I have 1 more week left to go, so really hoping I feel better soon. Fortunately, after a couple days, my energy is back, and I'm able to put in a solid week of work before it's time for my final results. So it is the final day. I have just gotten back from my last workout. So time to see if all of that effort paid off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wow. Dude, I feel like I am really lean. I don't know if I'm as big as I was at the end of the recomp. Wow.
Dude, it looks good.
This really paid off. When I track my progress on the scale, I've lost 4.5 pounds and dropped below 15% body fat, which is a pretty fast decline given where I was starting out. And I'm genuinely surprised by how fast my body adapted and improved with this training. Week 7 not included. Please pace yourself when life gets crazy. Unfortunately, I think my right arm has continued to grow stronger than my left, throwing my upper body out of balance. So I'll need to find more ways to isolate my left arm in training as I move forward, but I do feel like I've improved my pull-up form from where I was starting at least. And I managed to get stronger and leaner while only adding 15 to 20 minutes of bodyweight exercises to my day. So I do feel like I put myself in a great position to continue improving as I move into the spring and it gets a little more pleasant to be outside. If you are looking to get started with an accessible fitness goal, I do think something like daily push-ups, pull-ups, and planks can give you a great foundation to build from. Maybe add some body weight or dumbbell squats and you should be good to go. But really, it's all about finding that routine that you can turn into a long-term habit and improve from over time. That's what I try to do with each of these goals anyway. I want to thank Sean and the team from Copilot for helping me with this goal, and thank you for watching. If you made it this far in the video, please consider hitting the like button, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It definitely helps us out so much in the long run. See you in the next one.